Hey guys, it's me, and I am back with day 2 of my 30-day daily vlog challenge. So yesterday's video was a lot of fun. I talked about my I introduced you to my natural makeup journey and some of the products I'm trying. Really have played a that journey has had a great impact on my skin. So not just makeup, but skincare, natural skincare regimens. And so this is me, no makeup, no nothing. I've never done this before, but yeah, so this is it. And my skin is just in such a better place using, natural, better products on it. Products that, again, are silicone free for the most part and paraben free and as natural as possible. So yeah, I'll get more into that later. But during yesterday's video, I talked to you guys about the fact that I'm currently doing a Daniel's fast. So I started the Daniel's fast at the beginning of Lent, and I mentioned to you that I would share with you some of the tips I've learned along the way. I generally do a Daniel's fast twice a year, and I do it for 40 days instead of the 21 days. I usually do it for Lent. So I do it leading up to Easter, and then I do it again in the fall leading up to Thanksgiving. And so one of the, I'm going to focus on 3 tips in this video. So one of the tips that has helped me tremendously is to really focus on the type of fast you're doing. If you're doing a Daniel's fast, there are people who modify their fasts. So look through the fast and find one that you think you can stick with, and then don't modify that any further. Like, don't add in, free days where you can eat what you want to eat. Do the fast for the specified amount of time and do it straight through. The reason that's so important is because I have found that once you start making allowances for yourself to modify it one way or another, or to, have a day where you can eat what you want on those days, it makes it easier for you to create kind of a slippery slope where you then just fall off the fast. So stick to whatever fast you're going to do. Give it your all. This is also just about discipline, right? And really taking control over what you put in your body and being really, making thoughtful choices around, food. So when I do the Daniel's fast, that's all a part of it. It really is about enhancing my discipline. When I do it, it's also about, enhancing my spiritual relationship, because I usually read scripture and so forth along with it. And then it's also about, recognizing the difference I see in my body when I'm eating properly, which to me, that's what a Daniel's fast is. It's eating properly. But when I'm doing that, noticing the difference in terms of how well I sleep, my temperament, all of that kind of stuff. I have a more restful sleep, all of that. So yeah, so stick to whatever fast you're going to do or whatever eating habits you're creating, and do not stray from that. Really stick to it. The next thing is preparing for the fast. So when it comes to doing your shopping, you want to be really thoughtful before you shop, and create your list. Think about what you're going to have for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then mini snacks in between. And then also think about the items you may want to kind of carry with you, and I'll talk about that later. That's really important. But think about other snack items, right? So be really, really organized and disciplined when it comes to your shopping list. Prepping for this fast or any change in diet is so critical in being successful, because you want to have, the right foods around you. So when you get hungry, you pull those things rather than a bag of chips, or, drive down to, KFC to get some, hot wings or something like that. So prepping is so important to success. The last thing is, in terms of tips, is carrying snack bags. Oh my gosh. So you guys know I run an organization. I also have some business ventures as well, but I run an organization, and our program runs in a variety of different schools. So I'm always traveling from different schools and on the road, meeting with girls and talking about our programming and, conducting workshops. And lots of times I'll find myself get hungry while I'm traveling. And if I don't have a snack bag that I've already prepared with me, either in my purse or in my work bag or just in the car, it makes it so much easier for you to fall off your fast, because you'll get really hungry and then, you know, you'll stop off like and pick up a snack, you know, like a candy bar, or you'll go to the wrong restaurant and just kind of fall off your fast. So carrying those snack bags are really, really important. In a future video, I'll share with you what I keep in mind. But again, keeping those handy is so critically important. In terms of prepping meals, when I think about, you know, what I want to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the easiest meal for me to prep is breakfast, because I'm a creature of habit and it's always the same. So I'm going to share with you my breakfast meal. Those of you who follow me on Instagram, you already know what I'm going to show you guys, because I have 100 pictures of my breakfast of champions, which is oatmeal. I love oatmeal. It has sentimental value, but, you know, between my grandfather and I, it was something that we kind of shared for breakfast when I was really young. So I continue to love oatmeal to this day. So I pick up these rolled oats. This is the container. It's from Trader Joe's. And I'll buy these. I'll also buy... Costco has like the 5-gallon or 10-gallon containers of oatmeal. I'll get those also, but you know, if I don't have a chance to get over there, I'll just pick up the Trader Joe's rolled oats. They're gluten-free, dairy-free. It's actually wheat-free. And let's see. It's whole grain rolled oats. So it's very, very good for you, right? So I'll do my oatmeal, and actually I just pour it in a cup like this, and then I pour hot water over it. I'll let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes, and it's cooked. So there's very little prep that needs to be done. When I prepare it, I don't eat it plain. I do add stuff to it. Instead of adding sugar or honey to my oatmeal, I will add fruit. So I'll do like cranberries most of the time, or I will just cut up some fruit and put it in there, like banana or some blueberries or something like that. And I use that to sweeten it instead of using, like, again, a sugar or a honey. The next thing I add are flax seeds. These are milled flax seeds, and they have blueberries in them. And so I usually add these. You get omega-3s in them, and then you get some additional fiber. So I love that. Then I add this maca powder, or maca powder. I get this from Whole Foods. And I will do a video specifically on this. I've talked about it on the channel before, but I love this stuff. It's great for endurance. It's chocked full of superfoods, and has lots of iron, which I suffer with low iron. So it's a really, really good supplement for me to add to my oatmeal. Then for digestion, I add coconut oil. I add just a bit to it. I love the flavor, and it's just great for, you know, digestion. And so I add that. And then I add some spices. So I know I put a lot of stuff in it, but I'm trying to make it as nutrient rich as possible. To me, oatmeal on its own isn't as nutrient rich, so I want to infuse it with those things. Again, you know, you have to be really thoughtful about the type of foods you eat, its purpose, and getting the most bang for your buck, so to speak. So I add cinnamon for flavor, because I love cinnamon in my oatmeal, and cinnamon has great impacts on the body. And then I add turmeric. Those of you who watched the channel for a while, you know that my mom died from cancer. My grandmother did as well. I have one of my first cousins. My aunt has had numerous battles with it, and so turmeric is great at fighting cancer. And I also infuse, you know, some of these other things have great antioxidants, which is just great at, you know, attacking disease in the body and helping you to process any impurities and get them out of your system. So when I think about the things that I put in my food, I'm always focused and thinking about those things. All right, so since I've been fasting, I have not added this, but sometimes I'll add these fig and olive crisps. Oh my goodness, to the top of the oatmeal. let it get soft. And then you get these nice little crunchy, you know, bits of just sweet crackery. It's just so good. If you've not tried these, it's worth picking up. If you like cheese, you can put cheese on top of it. You know, you could put like cold cuts, or you know, like the salami, aged salami, and that kind of stuff on it. Oh, perfect. But that's basically my breakfast, and that's what I have pretty much every single morning, definitely while I'm fasting. So I hope this video was helpful. What do you guys eat for breakfast? I'm really curious, because for years I was not a breakfast person, but when you're doing the fast, or even when you're transitioning to a place where you want to eat right, it really is, you really notice how important it is to have each and every meal, starting your day off on the right foot with breakfast, and then having those mini meals in between, and making sure you get your lunch and dinner. So I'm just curious to know what other people do. What's your favorite breakfast? Hit me below, let me know what you guys do, and I look forward to seeing you in the next vlog. Talk to you soon. Bye.